Wait, are we sharing screen?
Yeah, Sam, did you have something that you needed to do before the speaker prizes, or are we straight into that? Sorry.
Nope, I think we're good, unless you're hinting at me that I should have, but.
No, sorry, I was just unsure whether while we were doing that, you had done the sponsor.
Oh, yeah, good note at the end.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Okay, so thanks again to everyone for a fantastic debate. So we'll start by announcing the result of the debate. So before we do that, first of all, I want to congratulate both teams again for giving us an amazing final. So congratulations to Waikato and to Auckland White for making it to the final and doing that. The final was tremendously close, as you will all have been aware having watched it, and that is reflected in the fact that it was a 2-1 split decision. However, the result ultimately, oh, we've got best supporters first. I'll shout out to the best supporters of the weekend. This is amazing. This is a slideshow of the people who we want to thank. Sorry for the suspense. So in a 2-1 split decision, the result this year and the winners of the New Zealand Schools Debating Championship 2022 is Auckland White. Cool. So congratulations to Michael, Nicole, and Manat. And then, of course, we also need to congratulate our amazing runners-up, Waikato. Okay, perfect. So next up we have promising speakers. So I'll hand over to Sam to announce those.
Oh, yeah. So these are speakers that we thought showed promise at the tournament. So the speakers who aren't in year 13, but still performed at a really high quality. And we're really excited to see how you'll go in future editions of the tournament and other debating events we put on as well. So the first promising speaker is Stella Bloomfield from Kaharangi Marlborough, Nowlan College. The second promising speaker is Joe Howes from Northland and Kirikiri College, high school, sorry. And the final promising speaker from the mighty Hawke's Bay, Bex Cadenhead from Hawke's Bay and Havelock North High School. Cool, I'll hand over to Daniel.
Kia ora. We have 2 highly commended awards to hand out the ceremony. So the first goes to Tom Edwards from Canterbury. And the second goes to Levi Pruden.
Hello everyone, I'm going to announce the reserves to the Aotearoa New Zealand team first. And the first reserve is Ella Mitchell from and the next reserve to the team is Sophie Boma. I'm also going to announce the members of this year's New Zealand Aotearoa team. In no particular order is Will Irvine, And Gabriel Thomas. Next up is Janet Gove. And finally, the fifth member of the team is Isabella Cash from
Cool, so our next award is the Rosemary Dixon Cup for the most promising speaker at Nationals. This year, this has gone to a year 11 student from Wellington Black, Isabella Cash.
The next award is the Andrew Stockley Cup for the captain of the Aotearoa New Zealand team. This is an award that recognises an exemplary performance at Nationals, and especially one that we think embodies the spirit of sportsmanship, high quality debating, and calmness under pressure required for someone to steer the New Zealand team at Worlds. And this year, that person is Janet Woe.
Cool, and our final award is the best speaker of the 2022 Aotearoa New Zealand Schools Debating Championships. So this is awarded to the best speaker of the competition, who is also a member of the New Zealand team. And in an exemplary, particularly exemplary performance, the student is also in year 11. So congratulations to Manik Kaur.
Cool. I'll let you celebrate for a bit longer before I interrupt to close things off. Cool. So well done to everyone throughout the tournament. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really high quality Nationals, and I think it was also really great that you all adapted so well to the move online. We all wanted to be in person together, but unfortunately it wasn't the case, in the way that you guys all adapted and showed your resilience was really promising to see it, and really cool. There are a few people that I have to thank, and there are a few organizations I have to thank. So the first organization is NZIER for supporting Nationals. It's the second year that they've supported us, and we really thank them for their contribution to making it run so smoothly and effectively, and so that we can have Nationals for the coming year. So everyone give a round of applause to them. Cool. And then we also have a couple of organizations that have sponsored individual teams. So Henderson Reeves for their sponsorship of Northland, and Nui for sponsoring Auckland Blue. Massive thanks to those organizations as well for helping out those teams. And then finally, I'd just like to thank my fellow Edge Corps, Ailey, Daniel, Shah, and Maddie. I've had a really good time serving with them on the Edge Corps. We spent a long time kind of the motions and going over decisions and judge allocations. And I think it's led to a really good National. Well, obviously I'm a bit biased, and I'd hope it would, but I believe it has. So just make sure to give them a round of applause as well. And then the final group of people to thank is really the competitors and coaches. So I guess coaches thank the students for all the hard work that they've put in, and then students thank the coaches for all the hard work that they've put in. You know, they all give up their time for free, and while they get a lot of enjoyment out of it, it's still a huge commitment. So make sure that you appropriately thank them, and yeah, celebrate for the teams that have done well and the speakers that have taken away awards. So cool. I think that closes the ceremony. And so I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. while they get a lot of enjoyment out of it, it's still a huge commitment. So make sure that you appropriately thank them and
if you want a speaker
celebrate
prize,
for the
I
teams that have done
think
well and
that
speakers
it's
that have,
possible that we would love to
taken
get
away
a
awards.
picture.
So cool. I think that closes
And
the
also, if
ceremony.
you
So